try to follow suit here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. On the move. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. On the run, it's Parker. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll keep it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and goal, you'd really hate to waste this great field position by settling for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineer.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bray. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. skips away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it on the outside. Finds a seam. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
One of the things I love...
They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Under fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Caught over the middle. It's Gallagher. And they're able to get him down. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. The short hands. It's Singleton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away on fourth down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Utes in the hurry up. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Here's the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds a man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab on the left. He's into the end zone, and they'll put two more on the board just before halftime. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Parker. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Making side adjustments here. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Duke. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're only 1 for 3 on 4th down attempts, but they'll try it again here. Looking to scramble. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Singleton. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here comes the heat. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really low.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense, quick tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The snap sets up the throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brave. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Utes brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Utes have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
The Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Throws to the back. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense with this possession. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Got a man. It's Singleton. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over, and now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.